Hello everyone, and yes, we are on an aircraft carrier. We are on a moving aircraft carrier in the flight simulator. Guys, recently there was a new add-on out for the flight simulator, which is the moving aircraft carrier, actually from the Top Gun Maverick add-on, but now we can actually have it over some different locations in the world. There's quite a few different carriers. Today we're in one over at the US somewhere. So we're going to be trying out and see if this add-on is actually any good. It's spawned in here at the ground, so let's go ahead and get this plane started up. We're in the F-18, the Maverick edition. Let's get this plane started up and see if we can actually take off using the catapult. Okay, so here we are now. We've got the plane started up, so let's release the parking brake. And let's see if we can actually move here. Okay, let's go over now to the catapult and let's actually see if we can take off now. Okay, here we are now. We've lined ourselves up on the catapult. So let's do our flight control test. Parking brake on. Thrust set max. And there we go. Bring the gear up. That was quite a dodgy takeoff there. But we do actually have some functionality. Oh, the wings aren't out. But we do actually have some functionality there. Okay, so we can see the aircraft carrier over there. It is a moving aircraft carrier, as I said before. This is taken from the Top Gun Maverick add-on that was released a while ago. I did a video on that as well. But some guy has actually taken it out of just the add-on and he's put loads of them all around the world, some in different locations. And just so you can do whatever you want on them. You can land any plane on them, obviously. But currently it's only the F-18 that's included in the flight simulator that can actually use it properly, because it's the only plane with one of these tail hooks here, so that you can actually land and use the ropes. However, something that is quite cool is when you come into land, you still do get the call-outs from the people on the ship saying about the ball or something. I'm not really sure what that means, but you still get it.
Clara, you're high.
Like that. This is going to be a dodgy landing. Okay. And as we can see, I fail. Okay, let's maybe try this again now. Get the gear down. Flaps down as well. We do have the speed indicator here at the side, obviously that still works. So that we can actually land at the right kind of speed. Let's maybe see if we can actually do a proper landing here. And there we go. We've done an actual landing on an aircraft carrier. So now we can bring up the tail hook. And we can actually go ahead and park the plane. But I think personally the best thing about this is the catapult. So the catapult does actually work. So you need to set a keybind. So I'll just set that to a keybind on my joystick. So you set the parking brake. And you set your throttle either to the max or to afterburner. So for this one, let's just use max instead of the afterburner. Last time I used afterburner. So last time I used afterburner, so I'll show you this time without using afterburner. So make sure the parking brake is set. Set your throttle to the max and then press your catapult button as you release the parking brake, which didn't work. Okay, so let's try the catapult again. So if we just line up on the catapult just for the most realism, you don't actually have to do it. You can then set the parking brake, do your flight control test as they would in real life, obviously, do the rudder and things, and then if you set your power to full, and then use the catapult button that you would keybind, which you need to do, and then release parking brake. Okay, so landing on this thing is actually quite difficult. So just as it would be on a normal aircraft carrier, it's not the easiest thing to land on, obviously.
Looks off to me.
But it is a lot of fun to fly to, and this does unlock a lot of new opportunities. I need to land this first because I can't just leave it like this. Okay, that was a dodgy landing. Yeah, as I said, this does unlock a lot of new opportunities, such as trying to land an A320 on here maybe, and we're going to crash into the ocean. Of course, obviously that's not what an aircraft carrier or the A320 is designed for, but this add-on does allow you to experiment with certain things, such as landing airliners on an aircraft carrier, which you couldn't do before because you just had to use the standard F-18. Okay, here we are, turning final now. This will be interesting. I mean, look at that, we stopped. Might have split the plane in half as we did it, but, I mean, it works. Although I know there is one question that we all have on our minds, and that is, can you use the catapult on the A320? Oh, look at that. We got to 160 knots there. And we've just catapulted an A320 off of an aircraft carrier. There you go, that is the new moving aircraft carrier add-on for Microsoft Flight Simulator. I'll leave a link to the add-on down below if you want to go check that out. I would definitely recommend it. It's a lot of fun, especially with the catapult. I think that's my favourite bit. Definitely recommend. Definitely check it out. But for now, that's it from me. Bye-bye.